He got to better. No. I'm here, guys. Hi, AJ.
Hi.
All right, and we're here with our guest, Miss Kissie.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You like being called Kissie or Kissie Lee?
Whichever one. They're both my name.
Look at Kissie. Yeah. Is that your real name? Like, how'd you come up with that name?
No, my I have my government or whatever, but actually I always credit my mom for Kissie Lee too, because like in the summers we couldn't like go outside or anything until we like read books or did like these assignments she gave us.
Okay.
The name Kissie Lee came from like a poem from a black author. So the poem was titled Kissie Lee, and what it was about, I was like, oh, that's me, like, and it just always stuck with me. So
since you were little. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cute.
So you basically picked your own nickname. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
The Kissie Lee.
Right.
Look, we had a kitty this week. Now we got a Kissie.
Now we got a Kissie. Exactly.
They cousins.
My spirit animal.
So let's talk about your artistry. Do you write as well?
Yes, I'm a songwriter and I'm an artist. I write for other artists as well.
You write for other artists?
Mm-hmm.
So who is your favorite person to write for?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Everybody asks me that. It's like different experiences with everybody. Mm-hmm. So like Jacquees was just like fun, high energy, and like we just always used to kick it in the studio. So that was like just hella fun. Excuse me, a lot of fun. And Kiki Wyatt definitely was an exciting artist to work with, and I still work with her currently. We actually have a song that I wrote with her that's gonna be coming out on a movie that she's in.
So
yeah.
So how is it writing for these artists? Because you were female, so a lot of the writers are male. So how do you feel like in a dominated male industry?
Yeah, it's crazy that it's weird that it's not more female songwriters that are like getting placements. Mm-hmm. So I always like a lot of times been the only female in the room, and like especially in writers camps, like dealing with guys and as songwriters, they're gonna dominate the booth. So I have to be like, yo, I'm finna lay this line. Yo, I got this. We're gonna say that. Like you have to really be aggressive, like assertive.
That sucks, but I understand it though.
Yeah.
Anything?
I don't know. I'm just listening right now.
I just want to say I'm proud of you for even going into that, because my dream was always to be a radio personality and write music. Mm-hmm. I know that'll come later. Mm-hmm. I'm very talented when it comes to writing. All I do is rhyme on the show. For real. I'm not even trying to push or market myself, but writing is also a gift God gave me. So I respect and salute you for being a woman that can hold your own in such a male-dominated industry.
Yeah, thank you.
So walk us through the writing process, because I know some people like they get a beat or a track or something like that, and they just write to that. Have you ever just had your own melody and like, this is what I want to hear, and then you take it to the producer? Like, what works best for you?
I don't do that as much. Like if I may have wrote to like a type beat, or if I wrote to something, I'll be like, I just want to take what I wrote here and then make a track around it. But I think it always starts with music, with the producer. So I like to ride and listen to the tracks, and then I'll be writing while I'm driving, like in my head, obviously. But then when I get there, I'm already ready.
Got you.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had the experience of like lyrics in your sleep and you wake up and you try to remember them?
Yeah.
That's how you know you're a true writer. I do that still to this day.
I be like, I don't know a whole song, and I wake up like, what?
You cannot remember it, huh?
It was crazy.
Oh my God, yes, girl. That's how you know it's within.
Right.
So go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask. So with you being an artist, are you signed to anyone?
Just management. I have management. I'm still independent, but the way my team is set up, like they're like super OG goats, like in the industry. So we operate like a label, but definitely it's not a major label.
So my question is, how much control do you have over your image and your project?
Oh, I have a lot, because I think just because I write, so I already know what I'm saying and what type of sound I'm giving. So it really just like, they like, oh, you got a new song? Let me hear it. Okay, let's shoot a video for this. What you thinking? Like, so it's not really like somebody have to put a song on me.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Denver, Colorado.
I know. When you
said
Yeah, we get it.
It's funny that all of us heard the same thing.
That was gonna be my next question.
She's definitely not a native, but I heard the accent.
What you talking about?
See, it didn't sound right. I love it, man.
No, for real, like everybody heard it. So, Colorado and Atlanta. Well, Colorado and Georgia. I'm saying like Atlanta, the state.
Right.
Like, I know it's definitely a culture shock. How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 5 years now.
So, what was the biggest adjustment you had coming here?
The biggest adjustment was try not to party too much.
Tell me about it. I'll be in these streets.
Listen, no. I came here, I went to Clark Atlanta. So Clark Atlanta, you don't have to have no car, nothing. They will bus you to every party you need to go to. So I would every 7 days a week. So that's my biggest adjustment, probably.
Now, what's funny is I've heard your name for like years. So for you to only have been here for 5 years, you've really been putting the work in.
Yeah.
So tell me how it is you grow your brand. Like, what is it that you do for artists that have been here forever and their name is not known in the streets?
I think what I did was I always led with music. I've been doing music since I was 6 years old. My mom had me in the studio in the 5th grade. So it's just in me. Like, I always just link with the people. And Clark Atlanta is great for that. It's a lot of great music industry people that come from Clark. And, like, I just linked with them immediately. As soon as I got here, like, I was doing homecoming shows and everything. And then, I don't know, just really the networking part of it. Like, I just knew who to link with, and I would work with them. Like, we'd be in the dorm recording, and then they would link me with who they know. So it was more so just me being open and talking to people.
And alignment.
Yeah.
And alignment.
Yeah.
And see, that just goes to show how faith works. You didn't know who you were gonna run into. You were in alignment. You wasn't doing it for the money. God just moved you in.
Yeah. He be working in mysterious ways.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are some of the like major songs that you wrote for? That you written for?
Well, one of my biggest records, I went #1 on Billboard, the pop, what's it called, dance pop charts, with a Disney artist named Skylar Stecker. And what's crazy is, I don't know if y'all heard of the producer, Tricky Stewart. He's very legendary. He did like Rihanna's Umbrella and a lot of Dream stuff. But I wrote that record with his track and stuff. And they were like, yeah, just come write a pop song, because they know I'm really good at pop records. And I didn't even know where it was going to go. Then they're like, this Disney artist going to cut it. It started going like, it was #2 on the charts. It was behind Rihanna's Wild Thoughts.
Wow.
And so I'm like, oh, I'm cool with #2. It beat Rihanna. I'm like, dang, this is crazy. So it's called I Only Want You. So yeah.
That's the one I want to hear. Let's see if we can pull that up.
Skylar Stecker.
Can we find that like on YouTube and download?
It's everywhere. She did like, it's a whole bunch of videos. She did different dance versions, like, and Disney, like, when she performs it on the Disney Awards, like, they hit me up like, she's gonna perform this song, and I'm like, oh.
You go, girl. You go,
Yes.
girl.
Great.
I'm proud of you.
Are you more comfortable with being a writer or being an artist?
I think I'm a studio rat is what they call us. So I definitely am comfortable in the writing environment, but I've always been artist first. I was only writing because in Colorado we don't have like, there's a songwriter, there's this and that. I just knew I wanted to sing and I knew some songs to sing, so I wrote them. And so when I got here is when I understood that songwriting was a whole career.
Gotcha.
It's in you.
Yeah.
What was the name of that song again?
Only Want You.
Only Want
Can
You.
you give us a little clip?
I know. We
Of
want
the
you to
Skylar one?
Just give
want
us
you
a
to
little
sing something.
acapella clip real quick.
Of that song or just of any song?
Whatever you want to sing.
like,
girl.
you know how
it's the
everybody-
raspiness for
Right.
me.
You hear it?
But you know, like you have your favorite
$1,000,000 o'clock in the
song.
morning.
I
When
like
somebody
that
says
sound.
sing something, everyone has that one
The
favorite
one,
song.
I know
Yeah.
I have a million, but I
Just
can
a little clippy clip.
You got what I'm looking for. Been searching all my life. Ran up on you when I knew it. Can't nobody freak it like you do. Boy, you got all the right moves. Why I mess with you? I wanna get you to the bedroom. Oh yeah. Put it on me like a real. 'Cause you're messing with a real. The way I'm winning, boy, you can't lose. Oh no.
You gotta sing
I heard that song.
Yeah, that's my song.
Girl,
all
you
my
gotta
love.
sing
I like
that.
that. I like that.
When you messing with a real what? Is it a cuss word?
Yeah.
Yes, I want
They
you to
play it
say
on radio,
cuss
right?
word.
Yes, that's crazy.
I'm
So
a
that-
person, I gotta calm down.
So look, that's funny.
No.
Why you got verified on Instagram? Because I was on your Instagram. I'm like, oh, she got a blue check mark. Let me see who this is.
Yeah, I just got that, I think, like last year.
So how do you go about getting a blue check mark? Like,
It was my PR, Tavia. She's just like really connected. It's all about like, people can say you do stuff on your own. Like definitely my work brought me there because I had to send her a list of stuff that I did. I had to send a lot of things that I did, but she went through the whole process of getting it. Yeah.
That's what's what's up.
Yeah, or you can YouTube it. No, I'm
Just hit one of them bots.
yeah, but you gotta make sure you.
Yeah. Pay for it, right?
Bro, no.
Well, first and foremost, you can sing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like it.
Thank you.
I wanted you to say I said, wait, it's something missing in that spot.
Yeah, I gotta think of like the PG version.
No, it's crazy because I knew I heard this song.
Just say Miss.
Oh,
Miss.
Yeah.
Real Miss.
See, that we need to get in the studio.
We do.
But she just wrote a song.
Don't tell that.
No, I can write my ass off. Though. All I do is play and rhyme all day long.
I love it.
So, what's your favorite genre of music to write? Because I know you said that they knew that you can do pop, and of course, Jacquees is R&B. So, like, what do you like?
R&B is like, that's my heart.
Yeah.
So, tell me this, and I kind of wonder. I'm happy you're here. What's the real difference in the two? Like,
Between pop
pop
and R&B.
Yeah.
Pop really is just popular music, but they kind of made it like where it's like,
That's exactly what it's called.
but it's really just popular music. So R&B can be pop. Like Bruno Mars to me is a pop R&B artist. But R&B, like, it's just when you're doing some real R&B, it's like about the bass. I think about the music. It's about the bass. It's about the drums they using. It's about y'all may not have heard of like the Underdogs, and like they're a production team that's really big. They do like Chris Brown, but they have this lead. I'm really into like the details of the music. R&B has a specific sound, like how country got a certain twang. R&B has like a certain sound that you're gonna hear when you hear real R&B.
Okay, and I know you've answered this question 17 million times. Tell me the name of the Disney song again.
Only Want You.
Oh, okay.
Skylar Stecker, SKYLAR. Stecker, STECKER.
Thank you. And as you can see, that was shade. The question wasn't for me.
It's cool. I be forgetting some of the songs I wrote sometimes. Like, what was the name of that song?
That's how you know you made it.
That's how you know you're creative individuals forget a lot. That's why if I say something sometimes, like when we talking about what you say, I'm like, I don't know, child, you didn't get it the first time. If you didn't get it the first time, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah,
Catch me.
I'll forget a song as soon as I write it. When I leave the studio, I'm gonna forget all the words.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they were like, can you write them down first? I'm like, dang, I didn't write them down.
Right.
I mean, did you not hear me when I said it?
Right. Was y'all not in before?
Just to keep bringing back.
It's almost like God deposits it into you.
No,
real
I
quick.
always
If you
say
don't
it's
catch
from
it,
God.
then
It's definitely from
that's it.
God.
Have you ever been on stage and forgot the words to
Oh,
a song
yeah.
while you were performing?
You think?
Or you just throw it out to the crowd?
Oh no, I just make up new words.
Yes. Write a whole nother
Quick on your
song.
feet.
Oh my God, it's
Hey,
hilarious.
this that new, this exclusive for y'all.
I think they all do it. That's why you don't know some of the words. Sometimes you're like, hold on, I know like Jennings does it a lot.
Yeah, Kiki said she be forgetting words on stage.
Yeah.
Just like Lloyd.
Beyonce do too.
Like even 5-2 or 5-2, and then when I was trying to figure out what he said and saw a video, he's like, "It's whatever you wanted to say." No, you don't know those words,
We
sir.
need to know exactly
What did you say in the book?
I feel like it's fine too, because he's saying she's fine, you're fine too, but I want you. But in Atlanta, of course, when I was growing up, everybody said she 5'2".
You know, I
I
say
was
that.
fine too.
I say
Yeah.
5'2" because I'm 5'1", so I'm like, it's close enough.
I'm 5'7". I have no chance.
Now you got me saying.
So who's your favorite artist?
Girl, what? That's hard. I have like I made a family.
Okay.
Okay, so I would say Mary J. Blige, even though she don't like it, she would be my auntie.
Auntie.
Aaliyah would have been my sister. And my uncles would be the Isley brothers.
Aww.
And then my brother would be Bruno Mars. And I'm still coming up with my dad and my mom.
I was raised by my auntie, but I don't really know my daddy and mama right
I don't know
now.
my dad. I don't know my parents.
You see how that creative mind works, just like that. That's cute.
But
I
nah,
like
I'm
it.
gonna come to y'all house just to chill one day.
Right. Wouldn't that be a great
Run,
little Thanksgiving?
Look, have y'all ever tried to put a family together? Or
No, but I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh, so you
The
tried to do
family
it?
I got a
tree.
whole family.
Oh, y'all
I
That's
love
why,
it.
you know who my sister is.
I know your
Who's your
sister.
sister?
Jada
Yes.
Pinkett.
And Tupac was my brother.
I just had a wife.
My
Who's your
husband.
wife?
Well, I had a couple of them.
Okay.
Well, so I was messing with Fantasia. We were together, and then Meg came and took me. So I was just getting a little tired in the street.
Little thought.
Oh my God, what the streets.
I don't have one. I don't want to have one. I like them all. I don't like anybody
Aretha
more
was
than I
my
like the
grandma.
other person.
Right.
I'm not starstruck, like not saying y'all are, but I'm not. I'm just you know, when you grow up in Atlanta, you surrounded by music and greatness, and that's all I've seen. Like, you know, so it's just like, oh yeah, that's. I think we're equal.
Yeah.
Like even if Beyonce walked in, I'm like, oh, that's Beyonce. What's up, girl?
I might
you
be
know.
stuck for words a little
Who is the one person that, like, if you meet, then you're just gonna be like, oh my God, this is him?
I always say Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige.
That's why you got that coat on.
He's giving me
I mean,
man.
I'm very much a fur person.
Look,
Like,
yesterday was her birthday.
She's a Capricorn like me.
When's your birthday?
I'm December 29th.
Oh, happy belated.
And Aaliyah was a Capricorn. No, thank you. No, but I'm definitely like, you know how people have things that they just will buy. Like, I'll shop at Fashion Noir, but I love me some furs.
Yay.
It's pretty though.
It is.
Thank you.
Hey, Keita, she down here. No.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What is that, the animal activist?
Yeah.
Oh, they would get beat up coming in here today messing with this church.
So listen, we're gonna take a break really quick,
We're gonna get into the
and
song.
we're gonna listen to Only Want You, Skylar Stecker.
Written by me.
I'm ready.
Yay. I thought it was her song. So I was over here like, you know, see you. What's your name? I can't find it.
It is.
I'm paralyzed. I need you daily. You got my heart, but not my mind. Yeah. You're working hard, you're breaking us. Just give it up, I'll never regret. Let's just say you work this out. Boy, you know I love you so. That's why you be acting up. Boy, don't make me mad. Don't make me hate you. Don't make me see it in the morning and say I would never date you. You'd be sad. Don't make me wish I never knew you. 'Cause I only want
Never did.
She telling me don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Yeah, don't play with me.
Don't make me wish I never knew you. 'Cause
Taking it serious.
I only want you. I only want you. 'Cause I only want you. I only want you. I only want you.
You already know the breather. Hey, and that, so that was Only Want You by Skylar Stecker, written by my cousin Chrissy Lee.
Yes.
What's her name?
My Love.
Yes.
We want to play that one. So before we play that, introduce that song.
Yes, this is My Love, produced by the legendary Mr. Hanky, and this is my newest single that I have out.
Yeah, let's go.
Mr. Hanky.
Hey, don't stop.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, hey. Oh, my bad. Okay. We need to go skating.
Yes, I want it to be a skating song so bad. Do the video again. You got the video out. It actually over 1 million views.
Come on. Yes. It was the. Hey, 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 hey.
You can't hold the camera.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh.
Did you write that one as well?
Yes, I did.
You are so talented. It's crazy. Like,
Thank
you know.
And she beautiful on top
Hey,
of
speaking of beautiful, are you single?
No, I got a baby daddy.
Jornell, she said she had a baby. My homeboy literally just hit me and said, put me on. So I tried. We can jump him later and see if she'll still have a baby daddy, but right now he's still in the picture.
Let me just say this to the baby's father. You better get her while she still love you like that. You know what I mean? This one right here, baby, it's on her. In Atlanta, you know we say that thing, it's on you. When it's on you, it's you a mix. It's on you.
I was like, she said you a mix. What is a mix? Explain.
Which one?
You said you a mix.
Up next.
Up next.
Up
Up
next.
next.
That's that Atlanta. That's that Atlanta.
Let me say it proper. You are up next.
Thank you.
It's on you. It's on you, aka it's your time to shine.
Yeah.
I really like. I really.
No, because
Because
everybody got some type of accent, so it's really, really funny. It wasn't me this time.
Well, I mean, I'm home. So.
I love it.
I grew here. You flew
I'm cool with the Taylor girls, and they straight out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I be in the studio with them. I be like, what's his name?
Be smiling like you know.
I love it.
So
No.
what will you have coming up next?
Up next, I'm dropping another single. It's actually with L.I.C.K. Keisha.
Yeah.
So I got me a little feature and everything. We about to shoot that video. It's gonna be very fun. And then I'm dropping my EP February. So I got a couple more records with Mr. Hanky. Actually, the next single is produced by Mr. Hanky too. So yeah, I got a lot of music coming up. And then prayerfully, if I just don't get to tour the whole America, then I'm gonna tour Georgia because we open.
Listen. If nobody open, Georgia gonna be open.
Right.
You already
No curfews.
Everybody else gonna get on board eventually when they
They
see Atlanta
will.
still making the money. So you need to go ahead and speed that into
They
it.
figuring it out.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
start planning it now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I need you to bring Light-Skin Keisha and the new song when y'all have it.
Yes.
So
Oh, you
drop
already
it
know.
here first.
You already know.
Because we like you the most.
Oh, I
And
love
you don't
it.
ever know what we gonna go as hosts.
Here she go. She rushing.
Bars.
Next studio session, we're gonna take him in the booth right there.
I love it.
Exactly.
I got y'all.
So is there anything out there that you want to tell anybody? Any shout outs, anything?
Definitely shout out to all y'all for listening to my music, period, and for following me on Instagram. Is I am Kissie Lee. It's Kissie with an I-E, not a Y, guys. And follow me on TikTok too. We be having fun dancing. One of my songs, It Pours, actually went viral on TikTok, so there's a fun little It Pours dance too. So
Cool. All right, so thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate you kicking it with us this early in the morning.
yes, thank you.
Listen.
I was like,
actually
wait,
got a
this
lot
is
of projects
in the morning.
on iTunes.
Yeah.
Like I literally just downloaded iTunes just to get that song.
Aww.
Like it spoke to me. So first 3 seconds, I know if I like something.
Dang.
It's the beat and the melody that captures me. Then I listen to the lyrics, but I knew it was coming because you write. So yeah, but I didn't know you had this many. I mean, you're like that.
I write. I read a lot.
So hold on real quick. I'll tell you later, but I'm gonna tell you now, my boy Darnell said he like kids, just in case.
He's really trying.
I
He ain't gonna give up.
My baby, she 2, and she is a very sweet little good girl. So
Like, baby, that don't go upside your head. Like, she's telling us
look,
that.
you better act right, baby.
Right. He ain't gonna let her come back.
Right.
Nah,
Thank
he's
you.
real cool. He's a cool people. He's Libra. He's a Libra. They bad chill or something. I don't know.
They're like October.
He's October, yeah.
I shouldn't even know that.
And the name of that song that just played was My
My
Love.
Love.
I knew it because of the chorus. I'm just trying to find it. Okay.
All right, well, thanks again for coming out.
Thank y'all for having me, for real.
Yeah, I really enjoyed you. I did.
Thank you.
And she said I did like we did.
Just in case y'all didn't.
So we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
It's 92.3.